Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we're just taking a look at the instruction booklet for Lego set 6923. This is called the Tron Particle Ionizer. This is from super old. I don't know when this was, but this predates, say, 1992 at least. I'm just ballparking. Just know that it's probably older than that. So yeah, this is just pretty much a run through of the instructions in case you're interested in building this. Don't mind that the instructions are very beat up because they're old. Now, you might not be able to have the pieces to build this exactly, but just know you might be able to build alternative pieces, build something similar, because a lot of you guys are very creative nowadays to be able to do that. The builds were very simple back then, with not a lot of interior space, but definitely, you know, like I said, it's something that you guys would be able to probably customize and try to make it work with alternative pieces. Like I said before, pause, read this for yourself if you guys need to, for, you know, just keeping up with the instructions as I flip through the pages. And I'm hoping you guys can see everything well enough. They used to really I wish that they would bring back the space themes, because there's so many different themes they can build and put out there. And it's to the point where now that Lego has mastered creating Star Wars, it's really one of those things where they could like have their own space domain, maybe make a little backstory to it, make a little comic that comes with the instructions, maybe that gives you just a basis on. Like, multiple sets could come with the same comic. It's just a basis to set up a general storyline for you so you know like what's going on. I think that would be like a great thing. I had spoke about that before on the channel before. And sorry, I just want to make sure you guys are able to see everything here. The robot slides into the inside of that. Here you get that little compartment case. Now I know they got the blank ones that are all white nowadays. You won't have that you know type, but maybe you can make your thing just different colors. You know, a very similar design. Take the pieces that you can, the ones that you can't do. It's fine, and just try to make it work. But yep. So that is the Tron Particle Ionizer. I think it seems pretty nice little spaceship. Like I said, I do really wish that they would come back with the various space themes. The different factions, the different factions that they have would allow them to really just make this broad space adventure very akin to Star Wars, but not based on it, obviously, because they've had their own sets way before they were doing Star Wars, but just in that sense of this dynamic of like this battle going on. Maybe it's, you know, Tron is, you know, against Black Tron, who's against Space Police, and Space Police trying to keep everything in order, and, you know, whatever. You got Ice Planet, all these different things, whatever they could do with it. But I just think that it's really awesome. And so it'd be cool, I think, if they brought it back, because then they could make their own unique spaceship designs. But now that they've been building Star Wars so long, you could make very intricate, detailed space designs where ships that are just like bulky, they don't have to be huge, but like bulky, or where they got a lot of interior space and just a lot of little features, and they don't have to cost, you know, the extra branding tax of Star Wars. So I think that would be nice. And I think they'd even be blendable with Star Wars to a degree, because it's space. You just, okay, I'm gonna pretend this is in the universe of Star Wars if I want. So I think that'd be pretty cool. As always, you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.